starting something new. It's a little scary, but exciting.
Let's see what we have here.
At Ingalls,
In Anderson County, authorities are asking for help in searching for this missing juvenile. Deputies say Reece Dameron was last seen at a home on Patterson Road on January 2nd. If you can help deputies find Reece, you should call the Anderson County Sheriff's Office.
Welcome back to y'all to Zodiac 72 Tarot. Now, I was wondering, this kind of struck me as odd. Did anyone else notice that they did not give Reece's age? Now, I realize she's a juvenile, but don't you think that, you know, how old the girl is? And, I mean, they have very, very little information for this to be a teenager. I mean, no mention of, you know, her, you know, they can ping your phones and stuff, so, and a teenager these days don't go without one in their hands. I just find it odd that they've got such little information. And this girl's been missing since January the 2nd. And I feel like at this time, this amount of time going by, it's probably looking not to be such good news. And that hurts my soul to say that. This little girl was beautiful. But I just feel like she's passed on. I hope I'm wrong. I'd gladly take that L. Okay. I'm looking to connect and get answers in the disappearance of Miss Reece Dameron, who went missing in South Carolina on January the 2nd. Miss Reece Dameron. Looking for her energy to come speak with us. And reveal what happened to you. Reece Dameron. I ask that this reading be guided from the placement of the cards to the interpretation. May my interpretation be clear. Well, sorry, jumping out. There's a jumper. Clear, concise, and accurate. I ask this in gratitude and humility. Thank you. All right, here we go. Miss Reece Dameron. You can connect with your energy so you can come forth and tell what happened. Where did you go? What were you doing? Who's responsible for this? And how can we link perpetrator to you? How can we find you? Reece Dameron. Okay, now starting with the first card, we've got the Page of Swords, and it's in the reverse position. This is bad or disappointing news. Those of not a good kind, for sure. It signifies being defensive, someone who breaks the law and or is a delinquent, someone that plays mind games, spreads malicious gossip. It aspects into a young person who keeps info to themselves. They also could be seen as using their wit for malicious or vindictive reasons. They feel superior to others, and the rules don't apply to them simply. And they are someone that intentionally causes trouble. It's a young person. Okay, keep that in mind. The reason for the circumstances is a Knight of Swords reversed. Now, the Knight of Swords reversed is an individual who thrives on drama. They talk their way out of trouble for everything, but they deny any involvement. They've never, ever admit to something they don't have, that they're involved in when it comes down to taking responsibility. That'll never happen with this one. But it also shows somebody that has been let down by someone that they truly trust or they truly looked up to or valued their opinion. This person's let them down. Now, I do not feel like that this is Reece. I don't feel like that is her. I feel like this is a male for some reason. Now, the next card is going to be the Four Cups. And this is going to tell us that any information surrounding Reece. Could be her feelings, state of mind, train of thought, anything that surrounds Reece. Now that's somebody that's been hurt in the past. Somebody that's been hurt to where they throw up these walls to protect themselves, not so they don't get hurt again. This is also a card that shows being in a static home situation and feeling the need to make a positive change. Okay. That's sad, being hurt in the past and throwing up walls. Now, like I said, it didn't tell her age, but if I was to guess just by on what I seen alone, she was awful, awful young looking to me. I would say 15. That breaks my heart knowing someone's been hurt that bad at 15. Okay, now the next card is going to show her environment. This is going to be, home environment probably because, like I said, she is a juvenile. She's young, so she was still in a family home. That I know of. I don't know that for a fact. I shouldn't say that. That wasn't reported, but I feel that. And that's the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Whew, that shows rocky foundations, insecurity, and instability in areas of your life. This card also holds an element of dishonesty. It's telling you and warning you to steer clear of illegal or shady activities, ideas, whatnot, that won't work out well for you if you participate. Well, it also signifies family feuds, family burdens, domestic disputes, disharmony. And it's also showing someone who has experienced a sudden or unexpected change or loss. And of course, it's aspected in a negative light. Wow. This is poor girl. That's all I can say. Now, this next card is going to show how the events unfolded that led to Reece disappearing. And this is the Six of Swords. This shows someone who is attempting to distance themselves from drama and complications. And they're doing this by either moving on, escaping, or running away. Well, it looks like this little girl's run away, or attempting to run away. That's what it looks like. The next card is going to reveal the perpetrator or force behind Reece going missing or disappearing. And that's going to be Four Swords. Now, the Four Swords is someone who is feeling overwhelmed and mentally overloaded pretty much. Just too much on the brain. It's somebody who's taking a break from a relationship. So this been feeling overwhelmed and mentally overloaded is it's like it's aspecting with a relationship is why they're taking a break from it. But it also is recovering from stress, and it also shows somebody attending a memorial service. Someone's passed away. Now, not Reece. This is not Reece. But this attending a memorial service. This is someone that's passed away. Now, the motive. The motive is going to come out as the devil. The devil is a person in a destructive situation. Somebody who's feeling enslaved and controlled, and also sees it as being under a bad influence. But it also represents greed, temptation, and addiction issues. So I would say this is still describing or following back up on the perpetrator, how the situation was. Yeah. That's what this is. This is an addiction card. That's a big on addiction card. Greed, temptation, and addiction. That all goes together. This someone, the perpetrator, is an addict of some sort, some type of addict. All right, now the next card is going to show something that is been hidden, which is basically everything, and that's going to be the Fool reversed. That's showing someone's irresponsible side, them making unwise or unhealthy decisions without thinking first, just making bad decisions. It shows them making these out of desperation or irrationality. It's living in the moment. And it's also showing someone behaving recklessly towards others. Living in the moment. So is this setting the scene for Reece's disappearance? Okay, how to link them. Let's go ahead and look at this and see if this aspects. How to link the perpetrator to Reece, and that is the Emperor in reverse. Now, the Emperor in reverse shows an individual who is power hungry, excessive in their demands, but being the Emperor, it's representative of negative traits associating with the traditional male energy or masculinity. So this is a man. He's domineering, controlling, cruel, greedy. This also falls into that, greed. Greedy. Now the Emperor uprights shows someone or a male that knows where to keep his boundaries, where to draw the line, how to stay within a box. Now, reversed is showing someone that does not know where to draw the line. He uses excessive force, persuasion to get what he wants, because it's just all about what he wants. And he's very ego-driven. So this is who you need to be looking for. Whoever this person is the force behind Reece disappearing. Now, the final words or final thoughts for the case. This is going to be the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse shows a relationship in crisis. Barely hanging on by a thread. Finding yourself wondering if it's even worth it to push on, or whether it would just be best to walk away. It's a relationship being in crisis because of dishonesty. It can be in the form of inequality, betrayal, but it's dishonesty. Now, the Lovers reversed aspects with the Devil card, which is down here. All right, and I aspected with it. It reveals lust and addiction. I mean, I feel like that the male is spot on, because that's what I felt like up here, being a male energy, all the way back up here. But this person has lost somebody. This male has attended a memorial service recently. That's another big indicator. I don't have any feelings on who it is, whether he's young or old, or for some reason though, I feel like it may be someone of a parental figure's age. Uncle or father or... Okay, so this is a card of running away. I think she was going to attempt to run away. And whoever this figure is, this male figure, has tried to stop her. Something hidden was the irresponsible side, living in the moment. I think that he may have killed her and really wasn't meaning to. Just things got out of control. Regardless, that don't make it okay. That makes it even worse in my book. Well, this has kind of left me a little bit at unrest, because I feel like there's much, much more to this story, and I don't feel like I'm getting the answer for it. So I'm going to draw another card. I'm going to ask, can you show me the circumstances surrounding Reece's disappearance? Circumstances surrounding. And that is going to be the Page of Cups. And that is in the reversed position. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, the Page of Cups in the reversed position is... It's not a good omen. It brings bad news, pretty much. It's the messenger, bringer of bad news. It's falling with someone who doesn't return your feelings. Causes sadness, disappointment, heartbreak, sorrow. It's irrational, it can be irrational, but it's emotional instability. This emotional instability, I can't even talk, takes on the form of obsession, envy, vindictiveness. It represents shattered innocence. And it's also the card that shows someone who's been Don Wells, if we can remember what that phrase means. I don't want to say that. I really don't. I'm so tired of saying that about these girls going missing or these kids going missing, that they've been victims of a good Don Wilson. But that's what this looks like. The girl was going to run away because of this, being abused. And whoever this figure is, this figure was the one abusing her. And things have went too far. He's been afraid she's going to tell. Well, this is not really the reading that or the outcome I wanted. Of course not, because I thought, I always think that when they haven't found them yet, they've still got a chance. But according to this, I'm not seeing that. Hopefully they'll release more information about this case as it goes on. But as of right now, not having any information is probably a little bit more disconcerting than reading these cards, because I could have interpreted them wrong somehow, some way. There could still be a chance. But all right, Truth Confederacy, thank you for stopping by and spending a little bit of your time with me by taking in this read. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, this is the Truth Confederacy, signing off.